my presence comes from who I am, everything built inside of me. Mind you, I started breaking to find an outlet, to find a way to express myself. So I'm not a perfect being, I have my struggles, and I have my dark days that I've been through, and I have my happy days, and I have good experiences. That all is expressed through my breaking, So you are going to see that tough 8-year-old that feels like the world is on top of him and he's just trying to get out of it, When I'm dancing, that's where you see that get in your face, raw, really don't care who you are or what you've done. We both bleed red, and we're both fighting for the same thing, and it's to win, And that's how I see it. I don't see this as like mind you, I'm not into drugs, I'm not into alcohol, I'm not into any of that thing. So it's not like, oh, I'm just here to party, kick it with y'all, smoke and drink and all that stuff. Like, no, I'm here to win. Like, I train as an athlete, I prepare as an artist. Like, I take this very, very seriously because it saved my life, Man, I'm buying my mama a house off of breaking. Like, people don't understand that. Like, off of breaking, I'm buying my mama a house. It's insane. And the only reason why I'm able to do this is because I took it so seriously. I never had a promoter behind me. Ever. I didn't have nobody vouch for me. The only person, as a matter of fact, all the promoters at that time were down talking me. I remember these things, telling me. I remember, and I'm not going to say their name, but I remember going up to a specific promoter and telling them, like, yo, how can I be a part of Red Bull? How can I be sorry, cut that out. I remember going to a specific promoter and being like, yo, how can I be a part of BC1? He looked at me, laughed at me, and goes, it's going to be a very long time until you get there. That's what he told me. And I remember looking at him like, damn, what a way to, like, encourage somebody, I was a little kid, dude. And I think those are those things that triggered like that. I'm going to kick the door down on everybody. Either you let me in or I'm coming in, And the only person that ever really vouched for me and put me on is Moy. Mind you, I didn't have him until I was about 17 years old, 18 years old in my corner. You feel me? So until then, I just had my team, and we were on the same level of recognition. Nobody really knew who we were. So it's not like they could vouch for me and talk to these companies to put me in their competitions, or these organizers. So it was tougher for me, Like, I really had to fight for the position that I have today. And of course, now that I'm 21, I feel like I'm 40, but I'm 21. I've established myself. Like, it's crazy to say, I'm a little bit more calm and collect about, who I am. But when I was 17 years old, man, I want to rip everybody's head off. And I think that will always ride with me as I compete, because it does feed me. At the end of the day, after the battle, man, we can go eat ice cream, whatever you want to do. But in the battle, we're all fighting for the one thing, And I'm always going to play to win. I'm always going to play as a true competitor. And inspire at the same time. Even battling Tsuki right now in the Break Free Worldwide Online Battle, I beat him, but man, I went on there and I gave him a message because
you're amazing, you're phenomenal, you're a hard worker, like Moy said. Keep going, you're a champ, little buddy. Keep going, man. I'm super proud of you. Thank you.
That comes from the story I'm telling you now. When that promoter told me, now you got a long way until you get there. So that stuff triggers that stuff, and that's why I use my platform to be a blueprint for the generations coming after me, because I don't want no kid to go through that, man. You know how many people talk smack about me to this day, like right now, like how many people actually dislike me in the breaking scene? And it's because I was just aggressive. I was vocal about my stuff. I was passionate about me. Everybody wants everybody to just be cool, calm, and collect. We didn't all grow up the same way, So if I could use my platform to shine some light on a young, upcoming kid, man, I'm going to do that for sure, 100%.
Definitely. Yeah, and it's a very, very interesting dynamic to navigate, seeing your personality and how that can immediately flip once the battle is over. And also taking those lessons and those experiences that you went through, the negatives of those, being aware enough to say, like, I don't want to reflect that. I don't want to repeat these mistakes and impart that on another generation. I feel like that's a really, really redeeming trait for people who want to become leaders of this scene and people who want to step up to the next level.